All right. Took a short break, got up, moved around. I'm ready. We just took out these coal generators. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. I'll leave this one for right now. Does that make sense? No, deconstruct it. It also had oxalite in it. Interesting. Okay, we want a door. Bam. We got a door. We want that door to probably have power. So the big question is this circuit hooked up at all? The big answer is yes. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Next up, today we're figuring out the stupid automation wire. It's not even going to be hard. It's probably just wire these all up. So these send out a signal and tell this to turn on. Green signal. Would I do the same? I would. With these. Bam. Properties. Low threshold. If we drop below 30%, high threshold. Once we reach 80%, once we reach 90%, you can stop feeding this coal. I'm guessing it'll still work through the coal. Once we hit 80%, 80, 25, I don't know. I'm just picking numbers. I'm guessing they could just be wired up to this one battery, because all three batteries should end up with a similar charge. I could have different automation wires. Huh. For different things. So right now, how do I see that automation level? This one, if it hits 25%, it will turn on this generator once this is all done. I could set another one to turn on at 20%. Actually, I think that's what I'm doing. So let's go to automation. Automation wire. We're going to cancel these. Is that really what I want? Deconstruct this. Automation. Automation wire bridge. I don't really need that. This whole place is going to be a mess no matter what. So we're going to do that so that natural gas will turn on before coal. Not that I currently have natural gas, but someday I will. Also, I don't like the level that this is on with this small gap here. I could just fill all of that in. I think I'm probably going to do that. I want to see that ladder. Deconstruct just the ladder. Hopefully I'm deconstructing just the ladder. I think so. Okay. I have two Paku just living in this ladder space. Not in liquid, no power. Generator idle. So you have coal loaded into you, but you're not running because this automation wire. What? Sends a green signal or red signal. It's not 80% charged. It should not... Oh, just because the wire isn't hooked up? Yeah. Disabled by automation grid. Here, let's hook this up quickly. Somebody should still be awake. I do have to think about temperature a little bit. I have to think about temperature a good amount. Holy crap. This one Wheezewort is not enough. It's good to know. Which kind of makes sense. This isn't even running yet. These all create... They're gonna create more heat. I guess warm isn't the biggest deal, but we're approaching hot. This also generates heat. Where would I put my other Wheezewort? I kind of want it where this battery is. I could move this battery. Now would be the time to do that. Priority 7. We're supposed to be making these automation lines. Okay, that takes a while to deconstruct. Okay, I need these automation lines. Awaiting delivery. Priority 9. You'll be a 7. That's just to load coal into this. Fuel request threshold. Okay, automation's good. Red light, green light. Automate building using sensors or switches from the automation. Yeah, we did that. Do I have to build these ones first? I don't know if they're gonna be able to reach that one. Cancel build. Priority on this of 8. We'll see if they can reach that. They can probably reach that. So this one right now is always going to be running, right? We want automation. Yes, it is. What threshold do I want this one at? Because I don't want them all to connect at the same threshold. So really, I'm going to need more batteries, which is good. Putting them on separate levels, I think it's fine. Cool. Why did I set up these wires in this way? Couldn't tell you. Good stuff. How is this system strained? It's just saying because part of that circuit... I got it. The whole circuit says that it's strained, even though really it's just this thin stuff that's strained. Does the whole circuit use power equally? It might. I need to create a transformer somewhere for all of this little stuff, like this pump, these doors, this pump. It won't be a heavily used one, but I don't think the transformers really, like, there's no downside to these. Is there? Like, are they a lossy conversion? I don't think they're gonna be. They should be. Power consumed. Maybe they are. No, that's the circuit. I don't see anything that makes me think that they actually are like a lossy process where they're losing power during the transformation. These are going to be the 6. Hey, we did build that block. Good. Colony achievement. Red light, green light. We have done it. Ooh, these are all DLC achievements. I like the way that they did the DLC in this game. I don't know, I haven't played the base game, but it doesn't feel like it interfered with the base content. It feels like it's all stuff that gets added after you've explored. I do want to identify these unknown mutations. To do that, I have to get advanced research going. I wanted another tile there. Do I want a door here? I think I do. I don't know why. Might as well. And I'll just hold it open. This one, I want to lock shut. Right, Weeswort. That was the reason that I was doing these things. For that, I'm gonna have to come up here and do some more mining. We will copy this. I think I should be doing something with this slush geyser, wherever it is. One thing at a time. Dig is one of the comments I got, was that you can use dig to uproot things. Okay. Insulated tile. Okay, so the geyser is sitting on these. It's gonna be too tall. How big did I make my other room? 4 by 4. It's gonna be 4 tall, maybe. Is it 4 tall? It doesn't look like it, but whatever. I think I'm happy with that. Cancel that one. So this is why I do this. I find out that my ladder is in the wrong spot. Do I need that to be a double airlock? Probably not, but I'm going to make it one. Or at least give it the ability to be one. Okay. Priorities. Teleporter disabled. I do have to deal with this future tech at some point. What did this say that it does? To another asteroid. Okay, that's beyond me. That feels like late game stuff. But these ones... I've discovered a functioning teleportation device with a pre-programmed destination. It appears to go to another planetoid. I'm fairly certain there's a return device on the other end. I could send a duplicate through safely if I desired. Oh no! We found another planetoid. It has geodes. Large geodes containing rare material caches are deposited around the world. Peak light. Radiation. We can see the geysers. So natural gas, CO2, liquid sulfur, oil, I need oil. Meteor showers. I don't know what that means. Space biome. Barren. Oh, these are just all of the biomes, or these are the ones it contains? It contains oily. It contains rust. I think these geysers are the most important part. Partially frozen world with an oily core. It has to be like prohibitively expensive to teleport stuff. Teleporter disabled. Properties. Like, this thing has to have crazy power use. Does it have no power use? That would be broken. It might actually have no power use. What about these? Is it just magic? Incongruously placed research notes are hidden within the operating instructions of this device. I add them to my database. New database entry discovered. View entry. A paradox. That's a lot of reading. New planetoid detected. Okay. This is just more stuff that's gonna get me distracted. Are these doors 3 tall? They are. Also, this is like double hard. Okay. It's a lot of digging tasks. Should I keep this park here? The park doesn't seem to do much. A lot of my sweeping tasks got completed. Couldn't I build this now? This auto sweeper. Which I don't know if it'll actually... Sweeping and supplying. It feels like it would work. Requires emptying. Why aren't you being built? Max power. Oh, that's the wire. We got a printable. Choose a blueprint. I'm not even looking at the people. I feel like I have plenty of people right now. We could get rust, we could get copper. Rust is an oxide, useful in oxygen production. So this is one way that you can keep a colony going forever, is just the materials you get from this thing. I don't know if they give enough. I'm gonna take copper. Copper seems useful. How's my water doing? Water's doing pretty well. This poor Pacu. Glum. Glum, glum, glum. If I made this into a tile, I could actually pump all of this out. Get these fish. I don't know. No seed selected. Here, you're supposed to be a Weezewort, but I don't have it yet. Thimblereed. Thimblereed was mentioned for something. Thimblereed is a way to do something with polluted water. It eats polluted water. And then what? Thimblereed original. Where do you say what your output is? Produces reed fiber. Does it create fresh water somehow? I feel like it doesn't, because I've seen natural thimbleweed, and it didn't have fresh water, like, in with it. Where did I see that? I feel like I saw it. We have not gotten this yet. This shine bug is very lost. I could go to another asteroid. I don't think that's a priority. I think that's just going to make things more difficult. Okay, 3 of you are really coming up here? That's fair. Major eye irritation. Soggy feet, holding breath, chilly surroundings, yucky lungs. Yucky lungs bug me. But eventually we'll deal with that. The other ones, I think they're bound to happen. Breathability and food are both good. Water is good. I do kind of feel like we have water dripping down. Where's that going to go? All the way down here. Well, eventually, it probably won't be enough to make it all the way here. It depends how much water is leaking. Total, there will be a good amount of water. I have to figure out what this cool slush geyser does. Pending analysis. Polluted, freezing polluted water. Huh. Eruption period. 457 seconds every 556. Requires analysis. I keep pausing. You. Average output. 85.8 grams per second. This is so weird to me. The geysers are confusing. We are dripping water all the way down into here. Good to know. And I have a pump set up for that. So that's my low point pump. Really, I could just drain all of this into there. Huh. Maybe I should be doing that. This is going to be hard to dig. Fertilizer. There's another geyser. Cool steam vent. What do you create? Steam. 4,684.4 grams per second at 230 degrees, so very hot. That seems like a lot of grams per second. 281.1 grams per second. I don't know this one yet. Polluted water, 3,081.5 grams per second. Why did I make this so short? Isn't this supposed to be 4 tall? What have I done? Okay. That one sneezed, and it created, like, an area. Probably. We go to germs. Oh, maybe not. I don't even want to look at... The germs aren't even bad in my base. So this one is only bad, I was told, if they're allergic to it. This area is bad, but that's why we tried to section it off. This area is not supposed to be infected. This was because I let travel between here. This is supposed to be dirty. And really, I just need to deal with this slime, so I should be doing that. And then, I think I could open this area up and we could get rid of slime lung once and for all, maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna put dig orders in for a lot of this slime. So to put the dig orders in, I'm going to need tiles. We can cancel this one. Cool. Why am I like this? I don't think I want to break through to that water yet. But maybe I do. Lots of dig orders. Eventually, I want to dig through to here, but that's not a priority. This stuff is a priority. Who knows what's going on in the rest of my colony? I do think I'm going to set this up to be the low point. Or maybe it'll be directly below this, but further down? I don't know. We'll see. What do I want to do? This stuff's hard to dig through. I would do it from a low point. Because I don't really want to be like scuba diving to try and dig this stuff up. I could. Also, yeah, I just want this water out of here. We're going to deconstruct this one. So what's going on up here? We did get the Wheezewort. You get to go here. Wort seed. Hit plant. Cool. Temperatures. Temperatures are starting to warm up. The lights will produce a little bit of heat, but probably not that much. 500 DTUs. You produce 500 DTUs. Holy oh, these are the batteries, not the generator. You produce 9 KD. The lights do produce a decent amount of heat. Why is there brine here? Brine is coming from up here. Brine. Interesting. I don't think I have a way to deal with brine currently. That's a problem. This isn't going to deal with brine. This deals with polluted water. Plumbing. We need... Probably not under plumbing. We probably need refinement. Desalinator. How do you say this? Desalinator. There we go. I've worked with these kinds of things. Ours looked nothing like this. They had way more tubes that you put filters into. Okay, fertilizer synthesizer. What else do we have? Remove salt from brine or salt water, producing water. So in theory, if I pump regular water through this thing, it shouldn't affect... Like, it shouldn't actually use up anything just to pump water through it. If I'm understanding correctly. Because otherwise, I could use a separator. But I think a separator, a liquid filter, requires power. It does. Definitely does. Could I use a detector, liquid pipe element sensor? I could. So that when I detect salt water, we turn on the liquid filter. Without power, how does a liquid filter work? I don't know, man. Right now, we're just gonna see. How does that work when I'm building these and deconstructing these? We shall find out. Why is... Deconstruct that. Okay. Priority 8. You, priority 6. Old amalgam. We're playing at 3x speed right now. Why is there water down here? It's clean water, too. Weird. I still want to get this polluted oxygen, or polluted water out of here. I think it's filled with germs, slime lung, and actually the polluted water has less germs. No, this has lots. This has lots. Why is that? Because it's next to polluted oxygen? Because it's next to this vent. How many germs do you have? You have lots of germs. I have chlorine right here. If I had this room filled with chlorine, so I would have to seal it off. I wouldn't be able to use a bottle emptier into this tank. I think I could create... Like, we could put only chlorine into a room. But, again, it would have to be a sealed off room. That requires a little bit of thought. I would like to kill off these germs, and I think this is my main source of them, along with this. I did break this. No power. Why do you have no power? There's probably a good reason for that. Electricity. Go to wire. There is a good reason for that, because I just broke the wall that had the power in it. Yeah? Look at all these Pacu. Why is there so much water? It's coming from up here. We're dealing with brine. I got the brine thing hooked up. It's going to need power. So a question I have is right now, is all of the plumbing just backed up behind this? It is. I feel like this thing's gonna at least have to use power. At all times. And how much power does it use? I think you do want to filter to skip these things. How do I see how much power you use? Heat production. Energy. That's the whole circuit. It's creating heat, so it has to be properties. Tell me how much power you use. We could just go to the power overlay. 120, 480. 480 is significant. 120 is not as bad. 480 is very significant. So, go to plumbing. Okay, it is flowing through there without this thing running. That's actually really good to know. Okay, people were right, it appears. So thank you for those comments, because I never would have guessed that. That is good to know. That's very good to know. But right now, this pump is going to lower out this water eventually. I guess my people are just going to be digging underwater, because that's going to take a while. Screw it. That's what I want to do. I should just be patient. There's plenty of other things for my people to be doing. I want to copy this. Put that right here. Eventually, I'm going to want that door. A lot of this digging got done. This place, they can reach this, it's just not a priority. Also, supposed to dig this. There's another geyser. Cool salt. Slush geyser. Versus a cool slush geyser. Okay, and there's more stuff up here. There's a locker. What if that locker has amazing stuff in it? So I think I also want to get to this geyser, and maybe I want to dig up. God, how far up does it go? I was scrolling up for a while. You guys couldn't see because it was just plain black. New printable. All right, next time we're going to check out that new printable. For now, I just noticed really quick, we're going to dig this because we're going to get stuck underneath this. Okay, for now, that does it for this video. Thanks for watching.